Okay, you ready?
Yep, when you are.
Okay, can you guys just start by saying and spelling your name?
Chris Heimer, CHRISHEIMER. I'm the Western Lewis County Fire Protection District Public Information Officer.
And Carol?
I'm Carol York, CAROLYORK, and I'm the North Rural Fire Department PIO and PIO for Region B.
Okay, Chris, can you just start out and let us know what time the call went out and what you found when you got to the scene?
Yep, we got paged out at approximately 12:15 here in the 400 block of Main Street, and our first crews on scene had smoke coming out the front with some flames and fire out the back.
How many did you have when you first got here?
We had 4 on the first truck.
And then how many do you have now? How many departments do you have here now?
We have Western Lewis, R4 Fire, Canton Fire, Newark Fire, and Knox City Fire. So we have 5 total departments and approximately 25 personnel on scene at the moment. And the ambulance district.
And we know that someone does live here, but was anyone here, hurt, anything like that?
It was unoccupied and there's nobody injured at this time.
Any preliminary ideas on what may have caused the fire?
It's still under investigation. We have called in the fire marshal and he's here and he'll take over the scene once we get the fire out and turn it over to him and he'll investigate and he'll determine what caused the fire if he's able to.
And then could you just confirm there's no, no people, animals injured?
Right. Yep, nobody was injured, nobody was home at the time of the fire, so no injuries at this time.
And we have talked to dispatch, Chris has talked to dispatch, and we have dispatch working on getting resources for the homeowner due to the weather and circumstances.
And then anything else about the fire that you guys know now?
The weather is always a factor. This time of year is absolutely the worst time for fire. But thankfully it's not. The sun is out, it's not icy.
10 degrees like it was the last couple of days, yep. It helps
had-
being above 35, so
we've had
our lines don't
conditions when
freeze and the water doesn't freeze, so that's a plus.
when the water is freezing as it's running down the street, and that makes it more dangerous. So conditions are at least favorable in that regard. It's still cold.
Did you guys know Dwight?
Yes.
Do you know Dwight, Carol?
I know of him, but I don't know him personally.
Chris, can you just talk specifically about what it's like being a rural firefighter and 90% of the calls you go on being for people that are friends or relatives of yours, what that's like?
It hits home because, I mean, when we get called out, it's the worst day of their life usually. Something's happened and we're there for them, and you grow up in a rural community, you know everybody, and Dwight's the type of person that he'd give you the shirt off his back if you asked him for it. So it just hits home, and it's sad to see stuff like this in a small community, but unfortunately it happens.
Do you get paid money to do this job?
Nope, it's volunteer.
Carol, do you get paid money to do this job?
Not at all. In fact, it costs us money.
Do you
We pay
think-
out of our own pocket.
Do any of the 25 bodies that you have here right now get paid to do this job?
Nope. The only people that are getting paid are the ambulance personnel, but they're here to make sure that if something does happen, we're taken care of, and so we appreciate their assistance and everything they do for us as well.
Well, thank you, because it speaks volumes that friends and neighbors and just fellow community members, when people are having a hard time, they're coming out not because they're getting paid.
We can always use more volunteers. There's very few of us, especially daytime calls like this, when a lot of our personnel are at work. 25 for a daytime call is lucky.
Yeah, because I mean, like I told you, we had 4 on the first truck. I was in Edina, and we had a couple other people come from work, and we were here after the fact, and it's hard with 4 people to
Luckily, I
function.
work from home, and I was able to tell my boss, I gotta go.
I just want to say too, then that's incredible. You guys are talking about Dwight would, give the shirt off of his back, but yet you guys have 5 different departments here to give their shirt off.
I guarantee there are firefighters on every department who know Dwight.
Yep.
When I was running out of the Sentinel, my office manager was yelling, "I hope it's not Dwight's house." That's how.
Yep. So Dwight is a great guy, and like I said, he'd do anything for anybody. So we're here to rally for him and help him in any way we can.
Do you live here in LaBelle, Chris?
Yes.
Do you think if if anybody stands up any kind of like a donation, anything, Can you give us a call
I can let you know.
and we'll be sure to get that out.
Yep.
Put that in.
Yeah.
Update the stories.
Yep. Let you know.
Okay.
Thank you guys
That's
so
it.
much.
Thank
Welcome.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.